In honor of Singapore, Wanning Daja, welcome everyone.
To Tour de Kart, a Mario Kart Tour channel and podcast. We are a family and we love Mario Kart Tour, so we wanted to do a podcast together.
Hi, I'm Kristal, Angela's sister.
Hey, I'm Ryan, Angela's husband.
And I'm Angela, the one everyone speaks of in relation to. We are into Singapore Tour week 2. We're all back. Mark is not on this episode. He's a little busy having fun. So he'll be out this one, but he'll be back for the new tour, the new Versus tour. So let's start with how we always start. What did everyone get from their all clear pipe? Were you mad? Were you excited? Or were you just like, no?
I know what I got. I got the cheap NAS, the glider, which is a good glider. I was not mad to get it. But for me, I have it at level 4, so this makes it 4.5, which is kind of awkward.
Yeah.
So I have to decide if I want to put another ticket in it.
I have a similar sort of situation. I got the Banana Master, which I'm a little about. It's not a bad cart, but now it's 1 ticket away from 6. So I feel obligated that I have to use a ticket to put it to level 6.
It happens. So I got something I was not expecting, the Manta glider, which is the black manta-ray looking glider. It's a bomb glider. This puts it to level 3 for me, which was nice. It unlocked, some more courses to use it on. And it has coverage on 22 courses now for me, which is pretty cool. I was pretty happy. I don't remember using it a lot, but maybe now that it gets leveled up, might use it more.
Yeah. Nice.
Hold your rubies or not. Did anyone pull pipes? Let's talk about that. I'm going to go through each of the pipes. Let's start with the special 50 pipe that popped up over the weekend, and it was available very limitedly. So they called it the Pauline Pipe because it has every Pauline in the game in it, which I didn't really realize that until I read that. She's a character from Super Mario Odyssey. She is in like the New York level of that game. She's very like specialized just to that level, and she's a singer. And if I'm not wrong, I think she's also the mayor.
Go Pauline.
I'm just going from memory here.
You would know better.
She does it all. So she had a pipe. Her pipe had 6 out of 50 odds, which is pretty darn good. For the drivers that had Rose Pauline, which is a fire flower skill, 30 courses at level 6, 10 are city courses. Party Time Pauline, which is the worst coin box in history, 20 courses at level 6, 7 are city courses. And then Pauline, which is, I believe, one of the original high-end characters to the game. Mm-hmm. She has a lucky 7 skill, which is a great skill too. 17 courses at level 6, 7 are city. And then her carts that go along with like New York City and her vibe is like a city girl. There's the Platinum Taxi, which is a mini turbo. I actually have this cart. It has 17 courses at level 6, 3 are cities. The Red Taxi, which is a dash panel, 16 courses at level 6, 3 are city. And then the Yellow Taxi, which is a jump boost, 18 courses at level 6, 9 are cities, so it takes it down to 9. Then the gliders. So there's a brand new, and it was actually spotlighted in this pipe, Glittering Parasol, which is a super horn, the Rose Parasol, which is a red shell glider, spectacular glider, 31 courses at level 6, 12 are city. And then the Magic Parasol, which is a banana skill, 23 courses at level 6, 6 are cities. So if you notice, I read how many cities were on each item, and I felt like when I was going through this list, these are pretty city heavy like items in general. Mm-hmm. And I think that actually makes a lot of sense because of Pauline's origins of being in like the New York City level. Like she's a city gal. I'm not really mad that these are all city things. It just sort of makes sense for her and her matching items that are in this pipe. I think the best thing in here is the rose parasol. I think out of everything.
Rose
But-
Pauline's decent. Her skill's terrible, but
Yeah, I was gonna say potentially the glittering parasol too. I think
That-
having a new
yeah.
glider is never a bad idea.
yeah, that has the best potential out of it all. The magic parasol was a $20 banner, so it's the first time it's ever been available on a pipe.
The rose parasol also started out as a banner back in the day. Ryan bought it when he was trying to, was it getting Vacation Peach?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was a rough pull, guys. We weren't doing a channel or anything back then, so we didn't see it. But it was like one of those things where like I gifted Ryan gift cards, like he gifted himself, and it was just like it was bad.
yeah, I got Vacation Peach like third or fourth item left in the pipe.
Yeah, it was real bad. And I'm just like, I think I had bought her for
Those-
like a $40 banner. I was like, this
That
is
would have
like-
been the better deal.
Yeah, I could have
Yeah.
saved money had I just bought her on a $40 banner.
Yeah, for sure. So I think
Rough
that
times.
yeah, real rough times, guys. I think this pipe is pretty cool actually. I spent a lot of rubies getting vacation, Crazy Rich Vacation Luigi. So I didn't have like I want to save my rubies at this point. I didn't go into it, but I could see why someone would, especially if you're a Pauline fan, Pauline lover. This was like your ultimate pipe here.
I was
Yeah.
tempted just because of the odds. But
If you view it kind of like a glider pipe, I think all three of these gliders might be worth having. So, you know, I think personally, I think the drivers and the carts are not that great, but
the carts are horrible.
Yeah, the carts are not spectacular. I think the Rose Parasol is a winner. I think Rose Pauline, she's pretty good too. 30 courses, 10 are city, so that knocks her down to 20. But it's not like the city courses will never be used. Like they will be used at some point, but it's just not that often.
I mean, seems like the only time they may come back is for the full year anniversaries.
Well, when they have a new city, like sometimes the other ones, like I don't know. Sometimes they mix the city in there.
Not really. I mean, they.
It's just like no
I mean, what they didn't mix any previous Vancouver
iterations
velocities
of it in there.
into
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
new Vancouver velocity.
it's the
They just
anniversary
don't.
tours are the only time they bring the cities back,
Yeah.
right? Which
I think
is
they
once
did-
a year.
Yeah, I think they did randomly one time with some of the Paris tour or courses at some point last year out of nowhere, but that's like the only time.
But don't you think if they have a city heavy driver, sometimes that's who they add to a new city?
Yeah, but Pauline and Party Time Pauline are old drivers, like very
Yeah.
very beginning of the game they started. So I just don't see them adding to courses. If they did, it'd be a shock.
Yeah. I don't know. If you love Pauline, this is your pipe, but as far as
Yeah.
like what you're getting out of your rubies, probably not the best pipe.
It's not good return on your pipels, which is why I just didn't. I don't have Party Time Pauline, and I'd like to have her to continue rounding out having all the coin box characters, but she's far and away the worst one.
Yeah,
That's
I passed her up a long time ago and I haven't had the need to go get her. I think they might give her out at some point. You know, she's
Well-
just kind of had her heyday.
Yeah, if you're new in the game too, know that they give out Pauline on a regular basis, regular Pauline. So don't go into the pipe for her for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could save up 12,000 coins and get her out of the daily select shop too.
Yeah, I'm thinking with Party Time Pauline, just because she's such an old coin box, maybe like, you know, some special tour where they're actually handing out coin box characters, like what they did with Hakama. I think Pauline's the next one, Party Time Pauline, to hand out.
I thought you were gonna say like they're gonna start like having her second like renaissance, like Disney, like we're bringing her out of the vault and we're like adding her to all these new courses and like they're just gonna like come around again, these old characters. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
That'd be great. We'd probably get owned by all the people that have been playing since day one.
Right.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah. I think the gliders were the best part of that, and that's really what tempted me in getting the brand new one out of it.
Mm,
I just didn't. I don't know. I just couldn't spend the rubies on it.
no, no. Let's talk about the Singapore Pipe 2, which has fantastic odds as well. So it has 12 out of 100, 12 high-ends out of 100. That is the best odds like they kind of ever give you. So especially in a 100 pipe, that's I think the best I've ever seen.
Mhm.
So it's pretty much a Luigi pipe. Like, who are we kidding? This is also a Luigi tour. They had a new Luigi alt and now this Luigi heavy pipe. We've got, for drivers, we've got Luigi Painter. He's a lucky 7, 34 courses at level 6, which is crazy. A lot of courses, 34. 14 are cities. So you drop that down to 20, that are just kind of regular. Builder Luigi.
I
What?
didn't know Painter had that many courses.
Yeah, I was surprised. Mark said the other week that he's sneaky good, and I agreed. I knew he had a very long list.
He's good on not having a lot of coin box overlap too.
That can be valuable, very valuable in this game.
And he's lucky 7, so like you don't mind racing with his skill either.
Yeah. So Builder Luigi, which I actually have a new character that I just got this tour. He has 27 courses at level 6. He has 8 city, so that knocks him down to like 19 that aren't. Luigi Classic. He's also a lucky 7. 20 courses at level 6, 7 are city, so that knocks him down quite a bit to 14. There's 2 lucky 7s here though and a hammer skill, so that's really nice. I think to have 2 lucky 7s in one pipe, and they're guaranteed. It's not like a mix, where anybody could pop up. The carts are the Painster, which is a dash panel, 28 courses at level 6, 13 city. Black Dozer, which is a rocket start, 24 courses at level 6, 5 are cities. The Decal Streamliner, a jump boost cart, 21 courses at level 6, 6 are cities. And then for the gliders, these all kind of match up with their characters. So for Painter Luigi, his matching glider is Flying Easel, which is a blooper glider, 29 courses at level 6. My buddy, 13 are city.
Almost half.
That knocks him down a bit. And then the Great Black Sail, which is Mark's favorite glider in the game.
That's one of the very best gliders in the game too.
A Bullet Bill, 32 courses at level 6, 7 are cities. And then the Ship's Wheel, which is a lightning glider. I did not know it had this many. 29 courses at level 6. 10 are cities.
For some reason I thought it had more city courses than that.
So that takes it down to like 19 with the cities. Yeah, guys, this pipe, I'm not mad at it. It's really cool. I feel like there's a lot of utility in a lot of these items, especially the gliders. I feel like the drivers are somewhat decent, all 3 of them. It's just not a pipe that I had the rubies go into, nor was I like, I'm not a crazy like Luigi fan, so I wasn't like, I have to have all these Luigis, so I left it. But I want to ask then, did anyone, I think we all did our free pulls, did anyone get anything good from this, their 2 free pulls?
I got nothing.
No, but I did do a 10 pull on this one because I had 45 rubies on my old phone, and actually 46. I think I'm just gonna forget about that extra ruby. So I did 45 rubies in a 10 pull just to get rid of the account on that phone, basically. So I did get a high end. I did not get a spotlight though.
Oh,
I got a cart.
Did you get the Merline cart?
I got Pink Wing.
Oh,
wait, is that the right pink cart?
I don't know.
Is it the one that looks more like a sports car or more like an old car?
Looks more like a sports car,
like the Fast and Furious kind of car.
I get these pink cars messed up, guys. Sorry.
The Pink Wing is this one.
Like a Ferrari looking.
No. Wild pink. Wild pink.
Which one's wild pink? Is that the Fast and Furious one that Kristal has and no one else does?
This one.
Yeah.
You can see that.
Yeah, that's the cart that you have that no one else does, right? That you use all the time.
I need that one.
So it was a good one to get actually
Yeah.
for me. I was not expecting that. So I have it
Nice.
at level 5. This makes it 5 1/3. So eventually I'll put it to level 6. It's one less ticket I have to use.
Nice. I still need that.
That's what you got out of your 45 rubies, though.
Yeah, it was just one high end. I was kind of expecting 2 because the odds are so
Ah.
good in this pipe.
Yeah.
But oh well.
I was hoping I'd get something out of the free pipe. No dice though.
Hmm. Wow. So yeah, well, I mean, Kristal, you thought there was some value then to use your 45 rubies right on this one.
Yeah, I just thought as long as there's such good odds and I want to
Mhm.
just kind of forget about the old account, I wanted to do it now.
Yeah. Was there anything
sense.
like particularly you were really hoping to get out of these?
Yeah, the ship's wheel because I don't have it and
Yeah.
it would give me some coverage.
Cool.
But yeah, I didn't have classic 7 Luigi,
Mhm.
Lucky 7 Luigi, that one. That would have been nice. And I'll have Black Dozer. I don't have any of the carts actually.
Yeah, neither do I.
I just thought there was a lot to like in this pipe, and I really didn't care what I got and thought I'd probably get something.
Yeah. None of us are really diehard Luigi fans, right? I mean, I like him, but
Yeah, I probably could use more Lucky 7 characters, but I also don't have the tickets to level them up either. So
yeah.
I mean,
I like Luigi Painter a lot because he's
Mhm.
an artiste.
He is an artiste. Yeah. If this was like a peach pipe or like a Rosalina pipe, it would be hard for me to resist, but I still think the items are good. So hope if you guys pulled, you got a lot out. I mean, you should have, even in just 2 pulls or something, unless there's something really crazy going on where
I think
they
these
were all
pipes
stuck.
with really great odds are good ones to do when you're starting out too. To really
Yeah.
notice that, because at that point in the game, early on, you just need a lot of stuff. you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
You
this
need
is a chance to
coverage.
get good bang for your buck with your rubies.
Yeah. And Lucky 7 is one of the best skills in the game.
Yeah, for sure. Let's talk about the new banners. So we kind of touched on this in week 1 because we had previews of these. So there's the Festival Wings pack, which has the Festival Wings, which is a green shell glider, 23 courses at level 6, 8 air cities. So when we talked about this glider, I said, it's useful. And it has been for me. I was a little surprised by the numbers though, that when you take 8 cities off of that, you'd be at like 15 courses. So I
And
don't
it's
know.
green shell. I kind of expect more from a green shell glider.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just one of those gliders, sort of like the Silver Star Shoot, where it's used more than it should be, something like that. But I had used it quite a few times. I don't think recently though. It might have been one they dialed back, that they were using a lot. So it's not a terrible glider, not a great glider. Then the Mario Sunshine pack. So it's got Mario Sunshine. He is a giant banana character. And he's got 27 courses at level 6, 12 er city.
And he's the only high-end giant banana character still.
He is.
I love me some Mario Sunshine. He's great, guys. I mean, I wish he were more useful. He's really not that useful, but when you get to use him, it's a treat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wish I had more driver tickets so I could level them up just to use them for this ranked this week.
I might level him up this time because I probably will need to level some things up if I want to get first. So he might be one of them. I think he's at 2, so I think I might put mine higher. And he is paired with the Jukebox Buggy, which is a jump boost cart, brand new. We don't know its usefulness, but it looks really cool.
How cute is this cart with the cutie pie Mario? Oh, it's adorable.
Yeah. I mean, I love the pink on it. It looks like a big cart. I know this is speculation, but it does look like a big one, right?
It's not.
It's not. Oh.
I've seen discussion about it. It's
Ryan.
But it's new and it's a jump cart. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
If it brings you joy, that's worth something.
Yeah.
How do you know it's not big though? Like, what evidence do you have?
The people that bought it have said that it's not.
Who are they driving with?
That sounds like evidence.
I mean, it's still, I think it's medium to small.
If they're driving with dry bones, it's gonna look small. Like, who are they driving with?
It doesn't matter that much. It's a matter of the cart itself is small, medium, or large. It changes minimally depending on the size of the driver.
I guess, but you're just squashing dreams and everyone's just upset with you, Ryan.
Well, you might as well just buy it and prove me wrong then.
No, I won't. No, thank you. So Mark was pretty like excited about this banner. I think it is a pretty cool banner.
Did he buy this
Yeah.
banner?
I don't know.
What do you want to
ask
bet?
him.
For sure, for sure.
Wait, was this the week that had? Yeah, no, I don't think he bought this banner.
Well, not yet. It's still for sale.
No, he bought a different banner.
The tour is still young, Ryan. He could buy this banner.
He definitely bought a different banner.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Well, I think he liked this one so much. I don't see why he won't.
Because all of a sudden he had Daisy swimwear and a certain cactar cart.
Ryan keeps track of Mark. Okay.
I was looking at some stuff and then all of a sudden I noticed a cactar cart showing up on a track for him. I was like, oh, look at that, Mark.
It's only been for sale too, so there's no way around it. Sorry, Erica. So let's talk about tickets in anybody's shop. Was anybody like supremely happy that they got a bunch of tickets, or how did this all go for everybody?
I mean,
I was happy to get some high-end tickets.
Yeah.
Last tour had none for me. And then the first few days of this tour, I didn't have any either. But since then I've gotten, I think, 3, which
nice.
yeah, good.
Nice.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad to spend some coins.
Yeah, I went all of last tour without any, and I got 3 this tour, so that's nice. At the previous tour, I had 1 for the entire tour. So over the course of 4 weeks, I had 1 ticket show up.
I've had super tickets, but no high ends, which last tour I think I got 2. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
Everybody's been talking about, like, almost everyone's shops have been dry on high-end tickets, so people are theorizing that they're going to drop level 8 on us.
Let's hope not.
They better not. They better not.
So guys, this is my like fun part of this tour, the tier shop. I am obsessed with this tier shop. I don't think there's been, you guys can debate me if you remember a better tier shop. I think this is the best tier shop
I
I've
was
ever
gonna
seen.
say the same thing. I think this is the best tier shop ever.
It is. They've never done 3 high ends in the tier shop and of this quality. Those are
Mhm.
fantastic high ends,
Yeah, they're great. So let's talk about it.
especially free to play ones.
Yeah, totally. Black Yoshi, a double bomb-omb, 24 courses at level 6, only 3 city. The off-roader, which is a jump boost cart, 20 courses at level 6, only 1 is a city. So that's thrilling. The dry Bowser umbrella, 29 courses at level 6, 6 are cities, but still that's 23 left over.
Yeah.
Like incredible items, all super high utility on all 3 of these. This is my strategy. I did buy the off-roader because I'm going to use it, I think, on one of my tier ranking, but I might buy all 3, like the other 2 that are left, if I have enough coins at the end of the tour.
Yeah,
That's
I
kind
see
of my
nothing wrong.
strategy too. Yeah, I'm gonna see how many high-end tickets I get and how many coins I have left, and go from there. I mean, I'm not gonna buy Black Yoshi because I already have them at level 6, but the
Yeah.
other 2 I might buy just because I know I'll level them up eventually.
Yeah, I actually already have Black Yoshi and the dry Bowser umbrella at 6. I just put the off-roader to 5.
See, I have
Yeah.
off-roader at level 1, which is kind of a tragedy because
It is a
Yeah.
tragedy.
it is
That's-
the widest card in the game. Like there's
Yeah.
other ones that are bigger because they're longer, but just in
Yeah.
terms of width alone, it's the widest card in the game, according to StudFit
Mhm.
and his measurements. But I believe it. It's very wide. And
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
kind
one
of
of the top
realizing
3.
I've
What-
got to get
yeah.
this cart higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that with the crawly cart too, because that's the
Mhm.
other one. Like the crawly carts and the off-roaders are the largest carts in the game
I'm-
overall.
I'm hoping that the yellow off-roader becomes available like in a pipe at some point because I'd love to
I'd
have
like
that
to
one
get that
too.
one too. Yeah.
By that time, they'll probably make it not so worthwhile.
You guys, if
It-
you if you have the coins, go after all three. I recommend.
Yeah, especially if you
Yeah.
don't have any of these things either. Like if you're missing
Yeah.
one of these three, they're staples. They should be in your inventory.
I'd probably recommend if you don't have all three and you can only get one, probably go for the driver because getting more drivers is going to help you in the long run. If you have the driver and you don't have one of the other ones, then I'd get one of the other ones.
I'd say maybe go Black Yoshi, then the Dry Bowser umbrella, then off-roader because the Dry Bowser umbrella is super, super useful.
Yeah,
I was gonna
get
say
use it a
too,
lot.
off-roader pops up quite a bit. I haven't been buying it because I only just realized how great it is in terms of
Mhm.
width, but I've had my chances to buy it like way more. Like it comes up in the shop.
Mhm.
The other two I'd say are less frequently available in my opinion.
This is the first time Black Yoshi's ever been in the tier shop.
Oh,
Ever.
He was on a premium challenge card where you
Right.
spent $4.99, but I think besides that, I think Ryan's right.
Yeah, they're all available in the all clear pipe, but this is the first time he's ever been available for coins.
let me give you a little commercial on Black Yoshi too, if you're not aware of how good he is. Right?
Kristal, is there any ulterior motives here of why you're
Do you
talking up Black Yoshi?
Do you need some tunes for background music or anything?
Okay, so Black Yoshi has very good coverage. He does not overlap with a lot of coin box drivers. He's one of the best in the game at that.
Mhm.
He has an amazing skill in the double bomb-bombs. You would think bombs are bad because the bomb cannon and the giga bomb are bad, but double bomb-bombs are good even if you're in first because you can drop them behind you.
Yep.
And the good thing about bombs too is that they're an excellent defense, right? So if they're behind you and someone goes to hit you, not just like a shell or banana where you're protected, the bomb also blows up. So if the person is close enough to you, they're going to not only miss you, but also get blown up themselves. It's excellent defense. And you can drop them behind you in sneaky places, kind of like a banana, like where the track is narrow or like an entrance or exit. And then you can blow up multiple people, not like a banana where you're only going to get one hit.
Right.
Yep, blast radius. And then when you get him to level 4, it adds another bomb. So he'll actually have 3 bombs and you can drop 3 behind you and can have a nice blast radius.
Really wide. Yeah.
Then once in a frenzy, if you're getting 3 bombs that you're tossing forwards or backwards at a time, you can get a nice blast radius.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I was gonna say too that I've been using our brand new purple free running Koopa. He has double bombs, so I was using him to race with, and I believe it's the multiplayer card, right, where you have to blow people up with bombs. Is it 3 times or something like that?
Yeah.
So you could use Black Yoshi, or if you got the new Koopa, use the new Koopa. But it is incredible when you drop the bombs and then Mariah and I were racing, and I felt like I don't know, like 4 people, and he was one of them.
Yeah, all of a sudden I was just like I was just in a fireball.
He's like, "Are you purple free running?" I was like, yeah.
Yeah, like, you blew up 4 of us.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a good hit. It's not like,
Yeah.
an ice flower or something where you're or a fire flower where you're just kind of
Yeah.
stunned. It's like you get good and blown up.
Oh yeah, for sure. So guys, go after this tier shop. I highly doubt we'll see this in a long time, where it's 3 high ends again. The usefulness of all these items is off the charts. I feel like they're so good. Get it if you have the coins. Try to, maybe Ryan likes to stockpile his coin rush tickets. Maybe it's time to turn those suckers in if you need the coins. So Ryan's like,
Or-
no.
Nintendo's forcing you to complete the
Mhm.
challenge card again.
Yeah, go after them hard. Maybe if you have one of these at a really good spot where it doesn't need another ticket, you can pass it up. But look at if you have these, how high are they? They're very useful. So let's go into highest total points. And I was going to do it a little different this time. So if everybody goes into their game, I'm kind of curious. I didn't look at this, so now it'll be a little bit of a surprise of who has what score. Mark will always know when he's on the episodes. He always knows if he won over Ryan or not.
I had the advantage of not being on vacation.
So who wants to read theirs first? Ryan, do you have yours pulled up? Do you want to
Yeah,
read
I can
yours?
read it. So I'm at 958,000.
Whoa. So you hit the
Good job.
900.
Yep.
So I am at 681,700.
So you're not going for the 900.
I need to race some more. It's been a busy last 2 weeks, so I definitely need to race some more. Try to get those upper tier rewards.
What about you, Kristal?
I finally found it. Okay. I have 788,122.
Wow.
So I'm going for that 800 at least. We'll see if I can get it. I have re-raced a bit. I think I need to go back on some of those courses where I have a coin box and see if I can get some coin box frenzies and maybe a coin frenzy.
Yeah.
Just takes time.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, some of those longer courses are always have a good shot at getting a much higher score.
That's a good point too. Yeah. Go in on those longer courses.
Yeah.
As honorable mention, when I was looking to see if Mark had purchased anything else, he's at 911,000. So he still made time to hit the 900K.
So it's, correct me if I'm wrong, Ryan, Mark, Kristal, me.
Yeah, as current standings, we'll see if Mark still tries to beat me.
Mark,
That's kind of like our default ranking, right? Unless Mark really puts the time in.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, either I'm going for it or I'm not. So I guess he is not. I don't know. He wanted to unlock. It was 900, right? That was the last threshold.
Yeah, that was the last.
So he probably hit that
reward.
and he was done.
He likes to say someone hit 900 and then just stop playing, right?
Yeah. So that's interesting. All right, let's get into our MVPs of the tour. If anybody's ready, otherwise I had something to kind of say about finding your MVP this time. Maybe you all feel the same way. I had a hard time. Like besides Crazy Rich Vacation Luigi, this was not an easy time to I was just looking at tier ranking pretty specifically. It was all over the map.
Yeah, I don't think I used anything twice except Vacation Luigi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys felt the same way then.
Yeah, I still got a good one it's still kind of a favorite of mine.
Okay,
why don't you go first, Ryan?
Yeah, why don't you do yours?
So mine is Chemex Zoom Broom. I was once again able to use it in ranked again. Seems like almost every tour I'm able to use it now. It's probably going to drop off fairly soon. It's I think it's reaching the end of its prime time. But I put it up to level 6 and I was able to use it on at least 5 or 6 other total courses this entire tour. So, and
was it just once in rank though?
Yeah, just once in rank. So I was still able to use it once in ranked last week for week 1. But there's another 4 or 5 courses throughout the entire tour I was able to use it on. And
that's a good card. I think I've used it in ranked for many tours running now.
Yeah, I mean, they're still giving it tracks. Of course, this is a city track that it got a Bowser's Castle course, which is probably going to be used pretty frequently now that that's in the game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it still has some good value. It's kind of a awkward, really thin card, but I still enjoy it. The animations are cool and
it spits out shapes, right? At certain points.
Yeah, that's like Chemex, magic action or whatever one in the games.
Yeah,
most cards don't have that kind of animation though. It's cool.
No, that's the only one that has an animation like that. Besides, I guess the jukebox buggy kind of has something now.
Oh, really?
Well, because it's the jukebox part, it all changes colors like a jukebox as you're driving.
Cool.
So
like a mood jukebox, if it's red, you're happy. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
you're always happy as Mario Sunshine.
Straight out of Happy Days.
So like I said, I was looking because nothing really stood out to me, but my Silver Surf Master, which is a blooper glider, 30 courses at level 6, 12 city, I could actually use that twice in tier ranking,
Nice.
once
Oh,
week
wow.
1, once week 2. I didn't actually use it because I had higher level gliders. But if you had that one, if I had mine higher, I definitely would have used it twice. So that's kind of word to the wise. Like that's a good glider when I started looking into it.
Mhm.
And if you leveled that up and now it's in the all clear pipe, right?
Yeah, it was just added
So
this tour.
yeah, it's a useful glider. That one could use it on and this was both at level 1. So they added 2 Singapore speedways, the RT and the T. So it's good on both of those.
It's good and bad. Good for this tour, bad for future use.
Yeah. So I think I'll just name Vacation Luigi. I mean, here's hoping he'll be MVP again, but
Yeah.
he's a
Boomerang.
pretty Singapore heavy tour, Singapore heavy
Yeah.
driver. So this tour is probably going to be his best time ever. But yeah, I hope he
Yeah.
gets a lot of really good buffs.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you level him up to level 6, that unlocks another Singapore course for him. So that's not the best when once you get him leveled up.
Yeah, I have a feeling about him that I think he'll be the next Kangaroo Yoshi, where
Mhm.
kind of skeptical when I loved getting him. He's so cute, but I was kind of like, well, it's a Sydney, tour. It's a city, like we'll see how he goes, but he's been incredible. They keep putting him on tracks and he's good in tier ranking. Like I think he's the new Yoshiru.
I'm gonna invest in him. I put the 2 driver tickets I got this tour in them, so I'll
Yeah.
keep going.
So how's everyone's squad doing? I'll just head right in because I'm still talking about the new character, Crazy Rich Vacation Luigi. Please go watch all of our YouTube videos for the polls for him. We everyone went after him. The only one we didn't get was Mark, because Mark, as he said, it was up at like 3 a.m. and just went for it. And and we all wanted to get him. Please go watch our videos. So I got him. And like I just said, I think he'll be a great asset in my whole squad. He's the only second high-end boomerang character I have. I think he's sort of like a repeat of Kangaroo Yoshi. I think we're all kind of questioning how useful he'll be, but then he'll turn out to be great. I also got 2 other pretty valuable items out of my pull for Vacation Luigi, and I kind of want to spoil what I got. I think my video's been up for a while, so I will. I got Builder Luigi as the random driver, and I got the Paintster as the random cart. So I got 2 very like of the moment items that the odds were supposed to be very, very low of getting them. But as Mark said, they were juiced, juiced in this fight. So I got 2 really cool things. I'm thrilled to have both, and I think I might start leveling up Sunshine Mario this week and also level up. I mean, I'm using on Vacation Luigi this week in tier ranking, so some tickets might go there. I'm pretty happy with my new items, and yeah, I'm pretty thrilled where mine's at.
Nice.
All right, so I don't have much to report with my squad because I haven't gotten any high-end tickets, so there isn't much to do. But because I have so many coins, I decided to start working on the base super gliders. So those 4 gliders that I have resisted working on, but I'm deciding it's time now, and just to have another high-end ticket here and there will be great.
Yeah.
So I leveled up a little bit, like I mentioned. I leveled up the Zoom Broom to level 6 last week. I'm trying to remember if I leveled up anything else. I put my Vacation Luigi to 3. Used the only 2 driver tickets I had left, which is what I collected this tour. So, oops. Didn't really level much of anything else up. I put my off-roader to 5. I've been spending all my coins trying to max out stuff from daily selects, and because of that, I made huge progress on my base super carts. And I only have 4 left, 4 upgrades left on those, and those will be completely done. And I feel like that was only like 2.5 tours of spending coins. I guess, coins aplenty every day kind of helped.
Yeah.
But those show
Yeah.
up very frequently, and those super card tickets showed up quite a bit. So I was able to do 2 or 3 upgrades a day a lot.
Nice.
So I might even be able to have them done by the end of this tour. It's
Oh,
I'm excited about that. Maybe I can get working on the base super drivers, and keep working on the normal drivers, and we'll see. Maybe it'll help my tickets. I don't know. Trying to
Can't
decide
hurt.
I'm trying to decide when I'm going to start buying high-end tickets again. So we'll see.
so let's talk about everyone's rating. What are we giving this tour and why?
We don't want to skip this because Mark's not here just to irritate him, do we?
Can we just rate the tour real quick? So I'm ready with mine. I'll go 8.5. So this is why I love this tour. The Crazy Rich Vacation Luigi is a really cool character. I think the boomerang skill really makes him like the coolest character for me. I like his outlook on life. I feel like he's just here to party, and his shirt and his skill are top notch. So yeah, I was really excited for him. Also, I love the like Merlion cart. I wish I would have gotten it. And I'm moving on with this tour without having it, but it's really cool cart. I also love that tier shop. This is the best tier shop ever. Like, you can't overlook this tier shop. It's like when I saw this, I was like, whoa, like, am I seeing this right? Like, yes, it's 3 high ends. Yes, they're all great. So this tour is hot, hot, hot for me. The new Singapore track as well is a masterpiece, in my opinion. Such a great, like, authentic feel for the city. Like, where they place you in the city is so cool. It's so like eye-catching and so like thrilling where you're driving on. So I rated it very highly. I really love this tour.
Ryan?
Sure.
You gotta like stand up like
I'm gonna, in spite of them forcing me to use a coin rush ticket when I didn't want to.
Seems
gonna
like
give
a
it a
small
9.
thing, but it's a
Yeah.
big thing to Ryan.
it's not like the coins are gone either. They're just there. They're just in a different form.
No, in a form I don't want. I want to use it when I want it, not when they tell me to.
Sorry, I think I talked over you though. What's your score?
I'll give it a 9.
Oh.
I love Vacation Luigi and his new skill. I absolutely love that they brought in an original city. I didn't just repeat one with a whole brand new track. And I love, like, Singapore is fantastic. I love driving up on the Marina Sands hotel right through the pool and everything. It's a lot of fun. They did a really great job with it. I love the boomerang character, and I really like that they added the higher tiers to the total points challenge too. It's like it's worthwhile doing something more after you hit 600,000 now. Which, if
This
you've
is
been
something
playing
to
a
do
long
week
time,
2.
yeah, if you've been playing for a
Good
while, it's pretty easy to hit 600,000, and then within the first week, at least by the time like Sunday rolls around in that first week, usually you can be really close and not have much to do going forward.
I think
It's
more
a
like
lot
Monday
nicer.
though. We use a quick ticket. So
Yeah,
it's more like Monday for everybody else unless you use a quick ticket. But yeah, like by the time the first week is done.
Yeah, roughly by the time all the courses are unlocked, which if you don't use a quick ticket, it's Monday. Like, if you've been playing for at least a year or over a year, you're probably able to get 600,000 pretty easy without having to do much re-racing, if any. So it's nice having while the rewards are not real high value, people that, I think they're trying to balance it by not giving out a whole bunch of high-end tickets. So the people that usually are a little bit more pay to play, they can hit over 900,000, like not overbalancing it so that the lower tier players can have lower scores but still get those tickets.
Yeah. I think they could turn the rewards up just a little bit for like hitting 800 or 900. I agree with you. Like, it shouldn't be crazy because it's just making the rich richer, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like it's almost not worth all the effort to get 3 rupees or what are the
Yeah,
1,000 coins?
900,000 is a pretty high threshold. Like it's a pretty big achievement to be able to score that much in a single tour. So maybe like somewhere between like 5 to 10 rubies for just hitting that mark, and then like or like maybe 5, I don't know, I think maybe 10 rubies and maybe the same boost tickets, or maybe 10 boost tickets each or something. I don't know. Be a
Yeah,
little bit
I
more
don't think
worthwhile.
it's really matter much. People are getting those scores probably have a big stash of tickets anyway.
Well,
But yeah, I think maybe like 10 rubies and maybe 3,000 coins or something would be more appropriate.
yeah, well, that's the thing. Like the people that do like the ACR top 1,000, they end up going through all of those point boost tickets, because when they point cap a new
Oh.
item, they spend all those tickets on it and they end up going through them really fast. So those are actually worth it for them at that level. But getting like I have a bunch because I don't point cap that many things all the time.
Mhm. Maybe with
So-
ACR too, they run through those item tickets. I don't know.
Yeah, with ACR they go through the item tickets all the time. They use them all up. So by not going for ACR, like we save up more of those tickets that those people go through all the time.
Yeah, yeah. No, I didn't know that.
Can't relate to ACR.
Yeah.
I'll learn more because I'm trying to figure out at some point if I can do it just one time.
It's a foreign language to me. I play the game very differently. I play it for fun.
Ryan studied these whales in the wild. He's taken notes on how they behave.
I talk to them and ask them questions in the Discord servers. And ACR stands for all cup rankings. So it's the people trying to get top 1,000 scores in the game, top 100 or top 10.
Put scientific trackers on them to figure out where their migration patterns are and what they're spending tickets on.
You went on a whale watching tour.
Just like Mark and his family this week. Just digitally.
Mark didn't get to go.
Oh yeah,
No.
that's true.
He had to stay home with the baby whale.
Kristal, what you ranking it?
Yeah, what are you?
Oh, I forgot even what we were talking about. A big old 10 for me.
Whoa.
Nice.
I don't give these out that often. I know I gave it out on the last tour. But
So if you're
I
just
don't plan
joining
on
us,
giving
it's
them
not-
out every tour. I just thought the Singapore course was amazing. I was excited to see Singapore. I would have liked anything from Singapore, but this course exceeded my expectations. I think it's the best course, best city course they've done.
They have just been handing us these amazing courses. I'm so excited.
Yeah. The other thing I wanted to add about Singapore is they did a remix and redid like London Loop and did London Loop 3. And that was really boring. There was barely any item boxes on the track, and there wasn't many jumps. Like this was a lot more interesting to drive on. It was a lot easier to maintain a combo on it.
Kristal, do you want to
Mhm.
mention what you found, what you posted on Instagram?
Yeah, this is super exciting too. Half Hydra did a video. I think it's like a data mining video that he's looked into some of what the future variants of Singapore Speedway are going to be. So he's able to like drive on like the Chinatown area, and he's able to drive on the Gardens by the Bay area that's kind of blocked off to us now. So if there is like a Singapore Speedway 2 or 3, this might be what they include. So it's really exciting. That's also why I'm giving this tour such a high score. It's like, it just makes you excited for Singapore to pop up again.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So we all love this tour. I think a lot of people did too. I think this was a hit. And I kind of speculated with Ryan, like, are they hiring more people, like more interns to do these courses? Because they're just like handing out these really awesome courses one after another.
Maybe we have to thank the whales for all the money they're spending on the game.
Yeah.
That certainly helps with the development.
Yeah, very true. So what was everybody's favorite thing about this tour? I know we all kind of mentioned our favorites, but I'm going to go with the big, amazing tier shop. I love it. I love the tier shop.
Brand new city track.
Singapore Speedway RT starting in the pool 600 feet above the city.
See, I've only
that
raced
just
it
blew my mind.
Yeah, I've only raced it a couple times. I got to go back and do that some more.
Yeah, very, very cool. So I wanted to talk just a little bit. Our tip of the week is going to be about a boomerang driver. Like I thought it was very fitting. You just got a brand new boomerang. Like how do you use this guy? Like what is he really good for racking up points? How do you figure him out and make the most out of him? So do you want to start, Ryan?
Sure. So I spent a lot of today trying to do this already.
Yeah. To my annoyance.
So if you were to get Luigi Vacation to level 6, you could actually use them on all 4 Singapore tracks. I have them at 3, so I was able to use them twice last week and on Singapore Speedway for week 2 ranked. That is especially good because there's 4 coin box characters on the second shelf for tier 2 that you can use on that track. So what's important about that is that's where you can do the boom box, which is combining a boomerang with a bot having a coin box. Where if you use the boomerang or you have a boomerang frenzy, it'll collect every single coin. Well, a boomerang frenzy will collect every single coin from that coin box. A boomerang item by itself will collect a lot of the coins.
Yeah.
A good like probably between 20, probably 15 to 30, somewhere in there, depending on where you use it and depending if you unlock the boomerang flower plus skill at level 4, where it'll just throw 2 boomerangs, that'll get you more. But that can rack up a whole bunch of points, and like every single one of those coins is an additional action. So that'll rack up your action count really fast. And it can really increase your score a tremendous amount. What?
Just
You're
smiling at
smirking.
you.
You're smirking.
So Ryan's kind of explaining how that would work. Like that's how you get the most
Yeah,
points.
and
It's
that's
like
what
you want a coin box. So here's the simplest thing for me is when you're starting the race, look at who the bots are. Like in that you have to look really quick because it just flashes up. Look for a coin box in that race. If there's not a coin box, it's not going to happen. There's no chance for it to happen.
Yeah. So make sure, like on this one, make sure as the game loads and it fills in, like it shows you listed with like what character you picked up in your name, and then it fills in the rest of the bots. Keep an eye out for what other bots there are, because it's Meowser, Bowser, Santa, Tuxedo Mario, and Kamek that are second shelf on that course. So they have it as a
Yes, memorized.
yeah, because I was trying to watch very closely so I knew who it
They're all
was.
flashing in Ryan's
Because it
mind.
can randomly throw in one of the any other coin box as a first shelf character, but they're only going to get one item, so it's less likely they'll get a coin box. So it's not a great option to use it with them. But I've been trying to have at least 2 or 3 of those 4 in the race. When the highest probability of getting a boomerang flower is between 2nd and 6th place during the race.
So you don't want to be all the way in the back, and you probably won't get a boomerang in first, which is
You
always
can't.
my inclination is to like want to be in first to win the race, but like you almost have to fight that and stay around the middle-ish to get your boomerangs and your boomerang frenzies.
Yeah, you actually you won't get a boomerang at all in 1st or 7th and 8th. They'll get
It's impossible.
Yeah, the game will
Oh.
not give you one. So you have to be between 2nd and 6th. It's better if you're at least like 2nd through 4th for frenzy wise. It's a higher probability. There's some documentation out there for showing the percentages and likelihoods and so I don't know what they are offhand. I'm sorry, I don't have it memorized.
We'll have a bibliography in the notes of this video.
And of course you need to have the coin box character in front of you.
Yeah, so you might want to beat him up, but don't.
Yeah.
Let him fly because then you'll get your coin. You get your coin box out of them, and you'll get your boomerang out of you, and that's the perfect setup. Like, and sometimes you hit them on accident. You're like, no, gold boo. That's what happened on I think it was a Merry Mountain. I was just like, why do I keep hitting gold boo? Yeah, don't hit them. They're your friends. Leave them alone.
Yeah,
You want them right by you.
You want the coin boxes probably in the first 3 places, 1st through 3rd. I've run into a lot of times where they just get hit by the other bots and then they just fall all the way to the back. And like, I just got to restart the race. It takes a lot of time to try to grind out a boom box just to get it. Like takes the kind of the perfect storm of RNG in the game for the coin box driver to have a coin box and for you to get a boomerang or boomerang frenzy.
Yeah, so it does take time, guys, but like when you have one of these, it's really fun. Like it pays off. You're just like bing, 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 bing of the coins. And you can't even collect that much as a coin box driver yourself. It is really fun when it pays
You
out.
can, doing a full boombox where you have a boomerang frenzy with a coin box, you can get over 40 coins from that. And
Whoa.
you have to be really skilled with a coin box frenzy to get that many. So it's basically pretty much the same as getting a coin box frenzy, but then you're also getting the boomerang action items for hitting any of the other bots on the course. And like the real skilled guys like Carlos 85, like I haven't been able to do it yet because I'm not quite skilled enough, but he can actually do the boombox frenzy, get himself back into like the 4th through 6th kind of placing, and get another one.
But still, it all has to line up. Like
Yeah,
it
it
can't
takes a lot
just
of luck.
happen.
You gotta
It
have
has to all-
time.
It has to all line up. Kristal, did you find anything with racing with your Vacay Luigi? Any tips or anything?
Just use your boomerangs in the right spot. I mean, like try to find places where there's a bunch of coins naturally in the track. There's spots where you might collect 6 or 8 coins if you're doing it at the right moment.
Yeah.
That would be my
100%.
advice, I guess, if you
yeah.
can't get a boombox.
Yeah, 100% agree. So we're to our fun segment. Ryan, do you want to pull up your phone? We wanted to mention we're going to be calling you guys the Tour de Kart cousins since we're a family. You are becoming our cousins, interacting with us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. And we had
if you guys like that, let us know, because it's what we're calling you. If you don't like it, let us know, or have another idea what you'd like to be called, let us know.
Yeah, very true. Let us know. We thought Tour de Kart cousins was kind of cute and fitting, but let us know. So we had somebody on Instagram reach out to us, and we were super psyched with what they gave us. And we were really surprised at the same time, right? Kristal, you weren't expecting this. I wasn't expecting it. It's a skill that we kind of trash on.
At first I thought like, we don't like the skill. I just started watching the video and I was like, why are you bragging about having this skill? And then the more I watched the video, I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
This is something.
Yeah. So that if you guys have watched us for a while, there's some skills that we just aren't thrilled with. There's the bomb cannon, there's Mark and his love and hate relationship with it. But typically we don't like the bomb cannon, and we pretty much ranked it pretty bad, the mushroom cannon as well. But this Tour de Kart cousin reached out to us, and what was their name?
His name's Ethan.
So guys, check this out. This is an artist with a mushroom cannon.
Yeah, he's got some mushroom cannon skills. So,
and we got his permission to use his videos.
It's kind of lagging a bit. I don't know if you can tell that, but so if you're trying to figure out how to use it, that is the ideal way to use it. Is you want to be going as straight as you possibly can as it fires those mushrooms.
Yeah.
So that was the first video. He actually shared 2. So check this out. He does you got to be on nice straight away, but he
gets them around corners.
Yeah.
He gets them straight. Like he's just he's got a mushroom cannon frenzy. So he is amazing. Like hats off to you.
Well done.
They're so hard
videos.
to hit. This
Try
is
playing
really
it again,
impressive.
Ryan, see if it weighs as much. I'm just curious. Might be just something through our Zoom.
Yeah, it's something with this screen share. It's not playing as
nice. It's really, really cool though. Hopefully he'll post these videos maybe for everybody, and like check this out. We should share them on Instagram, right, Kristal? Maybe come and look at our account on Instagram and we'll put these videos up because we love them.
Yeah, well done, Ethan. That's some skills you got there.
I just kept watching them on a loop. I'm like, whoa, this is really, really cool. So speaking of everyone that has gotten back to us, our question of the week was, who was your favorite new driver to premiere in 2021? So Kristal, Mark, and I each answered this, and I think we answered in the last episode. So we're gonna each read back some of our responses. I can start if you guys want on Twitter.
Go for it.
Okay.
Here,
So-
I'm gonna take my screen down here.
So on Twitter, we got, and I'm going to say your name and then what you said. Lucky Mario said, this character is one of my favorite drivers. So Tuxedo Mario is definitely my favorite driver of 2021. So he's called Lucky Mario. So I'm guessing the Tuxedo Mario was right up his alley. Angela said, Kamek, no one comes close. And he said, in parentheses, don't tell Cat Toad, shh, face. He's a fan of Toad. But yeah, he picked Kamek. Prince Toma 85, and also in parentheses, their name is the ultimate Princess Daisy lover. So do you guys want to guess? I mean, it was a Daisy, right? Does anyone know the Daisy? I think it's only Daisy that premiered.
Probably was swimwear.
Somewhere, yeah, with those
Yeah, well,
bananas.
Summertime, summer Daisy. Summertime? There's a swimwear Daisy.
I thought it was swimwear.
Yeah, I think it was swimwear Daisy. I don't know why I wrote summer Daisy.
Because you just
Sorry.
you just wanted to be wrong.
Swimwear Daisy. New Boomerang.
That's Yukata. That's the wrong one.
My Arrow 777 said, I'd actually say that I was definitely a fan of Cat Toad till Meowser showed up and stole my heart. LMFAO. Lucas Main said this queen, and it was a picture of Pauline Rose. Love for Waluigi said him. And it was a picture of Waluigi Vampire. Tamar said Cat Rosalina. Tracy said Tanuki Rosalina. Mr. J said tie between Panda Luigi and Kangaroo Yoshi. Diego said the queens of competition cups, Tanuki Rosalina and Pauline Rose. And Lummy Felino said Cat Bowser, Kangaroo Yoshi, and Kamek.
Nice. Did you want to go, Kristal, or should I?
Sure, I have a few to share from Instagram. Simone said he liked Gold King bomb-omb. I believe that was Ryan's pick as well. He liked him.
It's a good choice. Well done.
Now here's
I
a
approve.
shocking one. Jack, the dark blue Yoshi. He told us he liked. Surprise, surprise.
Blue Yoshi?
Blue Yoshi.
Excellent.
Nice.
It's a
Jack.
good choice too. Yeah.
Mhm.
He's a great super character.
Yeah, he is the best super character.
And then Vanessa said she liked Cat Peach.
Girl after my heart.
That was Angela's pick, I believe.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. So on YouTube, we had one response from Wendell Silva. Sorry about that. So his favorite character was King bomb-omb Gold because he helped him a lot on rankings, and he certainly did. He came in hot during the Ninja Tour and quickly became possibly the best coin box character for a while.
Mhm.
Not sure if he is anymore. I think Tuxedo Mario may have overtaken him, but he's my favorite. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's a very valuable character. Very big.
Mhm.
Kristal, you had something to say about the cat bell, didn't you?
Yeah, this is totally random, but I wanted to give a little love to you guys and your cat bell because I've gone on record many times saying I don't like it. But so I was racing in a race. I was in second place and it was getting close to the finish line. And Cat Toad was in front of me. I had a banana that I shot perfectly, which I don't usually do. This was crazy. So I shot this banana in front of me. I was hoping it would go right over his head and land in front of him. He'd get the hit. I'd be in first place. The shot was out there. It was perfect. It was going right over his head. And then guess what?
Cat bell.
Cat bell.
Ring,
Yeah.
ring.
And I watched my perfect aimed banana disappear. The cat
Oh,
bell
yeah.
just like blew it up over his head. It was gone.
Yeah.
It's great for a blue
Oh.
shell coming for you too. It really is.
Yeah,
That's
that
fantastic
was
defense.
that was pretty impressive. I did not expect that at all.
Oh
Yeah, I don't know how they know to use it.
It was a bot, you know. I was like,
Yeah.
somehow it happened.
I've seen that happen with Super Horn. Right before the finish line, I would throw a red shell at one of them, and then it uses the Super Horn just before the red shell hits and destroys it, and it takes second. I'm like, how do you know to time that?
Yeah. No, the cat bell has its uses, Kristal. It does. We're glad you're seeing this. We're glad you're understanding this.
Come to the dark side.
It just went up like a notch in my mind. I'm not like totally
Yeah.
changing teams here.
It begins.
So we love interacting with you guys. Like, get a hold of us. Tell us what you're thinking, what you're feeling. We are on, they're all under Tour de Kart, TOURDEKART on Twitter, Instagram, and our email address is tourdekart@gmail.com. Our website, which is just kind of about the podcast, is tourdekart.podbean.com. And then our YouTube channel is Tour de Kart, a Mario Kart Tour channel. We'd love to hear from you in any of those aspects. Please subscribe, rate, and review. Keep racing and hold your rubies.
Hold your rubies.
Hold your rubies.
Bye. Thank you for
guys.
Bye,
watching and
everyone.
listening.
Thanks.
再见。